and they're yelling as they try to get out of the rubble and everything away to get back up. Stop, guys! You're gonna cave in it. I don't care. Let's stay up there. We gotta stay. Ed, stop! You're gonna end up caving in. Tessa trying to grab. Well, hold on, and but next thing you knew, he ended up slapping her away. Get your filthy hands off of me, you fucking bitch! Whoa, and Uzi said, amazed and not and quite shocked that N was saying that. You end up leaving your brother. You could have just let me and the others save him, and yet you, he said as he got out his sword towards Tessa. I'm gonna end up skinning you alive, Tessa. Yeah, same thing. You're gonna pay for what you did to Listener. Just before the three can even kill her, or had to, the cave collapsed. Oh no! And dude! Ow! Next thing you know, all of them were split apart. What happened? And oh my god, V, are you okay? Oh, the stupid cave collapsed. Guys, can you hear me? A voice came from the other side. And are you okay? Kind of. My heart's stuck though. Shoot. Look, we might need to end up going. We might need to find a way out of here. Head to the church or something. Do you know where it is? Yeah. Just head there and we'll meet up with the others. Tessa, you do the same thing. Uzi, gotcha. And just like that, all of them left. Oh, except for N, who kept on tugging at his arm. Come back, you stupid. He ended up knowing what to do. I deserve this. He ended up turning to where that echo giggle was at, and saw none other than the old version of V waving at him. She was waving. The flicker of light showed something behind her and then back to normal. Ah! Meanwhile, V and J, they end up making their way through. Oh my god, that stupid Tessa just had to ruin it. We had our own Listener, and yet she didn't. Ah! Jay ended up pretty much yelled and echoing. As much as I hate Tessa for doing that, make you guys leave, Listener. Right now, we need to focus. Come on. She said as she ended up making their way through the tunnel. But next, as it got darker, next thing they saw light. Is that sunlight? No, that thing is red. Wait, red? What is? They ended up stopped in shock when they saw. Is that Doll? It was. Looks like Doll was looking around what the heck was going on. What in the... Shh. She ended up shushing Jay up as she heard it crawling. What in earth is that? I don't know, but we gotta save her. What? Just do it for Listener. Fine. Meanwhile, Doll ended up looking around as the light of the fire went out. And... What the... She ended up turning where that gunfire had happened. She turned to see V. You can thank me later, Doll. Right now, let's get the hell out of here and get away from that thing. Firing more. Come on. Jay ended up helping the Doll up her feet, and they ended up running. Meanwhile, N had other problems. Oh, great, you. He ended up pointing towards the wannabe V. Hello, big brother. Don't big brother me. How dare you almost do that to Listener, making the core collapse and making him become that? He gestured towards what he hoped was Listener, but nothing. Oh, and you need to relax. Maybe a hug will help. You touch me and I'm gonna blow towards you. Giggle, I like to see you try. She said as she hugged him. Then a flashback happened and saw the absolute horror. The sun was replaced by some black hole thing. Blood red sky. Every single people being devoured by them. He was holding a human but dropped it while he was looking. Saw J and V eating a human after cutting it up. And everything. No. I'm not becoming like that, Sin. And you are not doing that to me. He said as he got his gun out. Oh, brother. You don't have a choice. Giggle. She said that she was trying to get or tried to drag and through the hole. The next thing you knew, he blowtorched her as promised. Bird, you fucking bug! Sen ended up screaming in agony as and ended up running. The next thing he knew, something tripped him. Ah! What the? He looked to see a heart thing with a helmet on and a pickaxe. What the heck are you? Shut up. I got some answers for you. Better yet, you better start running. You don't need to ask me twice, he said as he went on his merry way and run. And what the heck are you? And what are you doing down here? I said I'll be asking questions. Well, I'm gonna ask you this. Who are you? Doesn't matter. Think you can get this cross up to the surface? He looked at the cross to see was the cure. Yeah, wait, how did you know? Nori said, as N ended up explaining, Lister told me about this. We could save Uzi. What? He was pulled back when Nori heard Uzi's name, and then when the thing passed them, she looked at him. How do you know Listener and Uzi's name? Meanwhile, with Uzi, she managed to get back to the church, where she saw what appears to be a working place and everything. Huh? As she was distracted, next thing you knew, she heard the door slammed open, and came through the door was Doll? She saw Doll, but there was something wrong. Her chest was busted open, looked like it was busted open, and the last thing she had in her head was fight back. Oh dear, looks like you made a mess, Tessa said as she walked in. But I didn't do it. Tessa, you need to believe me. Oh, I believe you. But what I do believe is you becoming a monster. And I gotta end up taking care of you if N doesn't. And also, he still blames me of Listener's death. You could have just let them save him. And yet, you had the audacity to leave your brother like that. He left me. He was on cover 9. What do you want him to do? The two argued as, meanwhile, N and Nori, pretty much Nori explained what happened. So all this time, then he actually knew that Sim might have a way of this. So he created this. And end up explaining while showing the crest. Yep. And the only way that you can end up getting cured is when you stab yourself with this thing and the antivirus of the absolute solver when disappearing. Uh-huh. Oh, what are we waiting for? Come on, let's go! Wait, I need to ask you something. What? He asked angrily. Where's Lister? And then taking a deep breath as the word of his name came from Nori. I am not gonna make his life or something being jeopardized right now. Let's get this to your daughter and end up ending this once and for all. Okay, whoa. I don't want to talk about it, especially after what happened. Nori didn't want to continue, but went on. However, they didn't realize that a certain someone will be joining them. Meanwhile, Doll and JV managed to get to the church. Oh my god, that was insane. What the heck was that? Who were you talking to? That was Tessa I was talking to, but something happened. Tessa? What did you end up doing to make her... I don't know. I don't know. I just only wanted the patch. The patch? Wait. Listener explained something about being a cure, and he created the... Listener? Is he... The end doing that dash, the word left Doll's mouth. Oh. As the three made it in, next thing they saw a sight they didn't believe. Tessa was about to end up killing Uzi, but next thing knew, V ended up pushing her off of her. Whoa, what the hell is wrong with you? She needs to be put down. I said we're gonna end up doing this, and I gotta do this and end this once and for all. Uzi's just a kid. V ended up saying, and you're not killing her just because of that. Like I said, Listener had a cure. Listener's not here. When can you end up getting that through your thick head? Next thing you knew, she was silent when a certain someone had a sword to her neck. No, I wouldn't even think about saying more about him, and said threatening, what you're saying is about our darling. So say one more shit about him, and I'm not gonna be hesitant to kill you, Tessa. Oh, and this is why I picked She didn't finish because her head was sliced off. Whoa, damn! And you crazy ass! Crazy ass! She was getting on my nerves for doing that to her, and our darling, and I did not want to hear anymore. Anyways, look what we found. The cure! Yep. Here, you talk to her while I'm getting this to Uzi. They end up looking to see none other than, oh my god, Nori, how are you alive? When you end up having the silver, you could learn a thing or two. Plus, listener, they're putting an extra picture. Listener, they said, they end up saying sadly, I know what happened, I'm sorry. It's not your fault. Guys! All three of them turned to see N, who was moving back from a possessed Uzi. No, you son of a... Get snuck upon, she said. She spread her wings, then attacked all four of them. Ah! What happened to the badge? She destroyed it before I can even stop her. Damn it, that was her only chance. And I didn't... What? And N was then flinged to the wall. Ugh! N, you son of a... Ah! No, Jay! Ah! Both V and J were actually flinged up too, and they crashed after when landing on the chairs. No! And said weakly, oh, precious Anne, you should have been a better listener than ever. Giggle, hee 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 hee. You son of a... Before he can even finish, next thing you knew, the windows crashed and landed in front of them was none other than... And what the? V, J, and looked to see none other than... Listener, you're alive! Listener! It was the listener, but battered, and a couple of scratches here or there. What? You really think those things are gonna end up keeping me down? No way you're gonna tame this beast. Now, where were we, Sim? This should be fun, she said as she got herself ready. Nori, little help? You got it! And the two end up fighting with the help of N, J, and V. After a while, let's just say Nori managed to get her back to normal after slapping her. Oh my god, Uzi, you're back. Wait, don't tell it. Too late, and Uzi drop kicked her mom into the court. Oh my god, Uzi, the hell? What? That was disgusting, gross, and that was your freaking mom. Wait, what? No, wait, I didn't mean to. What? Yeah. Listener and Uzi pretty much screaming at each other, then hugged. Shh, I got you. No more of that. That was scary. I felt like I was in a terrible sleep. I got you. I'm not leaving. You or the others. Listener! Listener! The four joined in the hug as they enjoyed it, but was stopped when a certain someone retouched their head. Lister heard it as his ear perked. He turned to see. Guys, all turned to see the absolute horror. Tessa was out of her suit, and when she turned, she said, get stuck upon, then attacked everyone. No, guys! Ah! Listener getting strangled as Sin looked at him. This was quite exciting, but now I'm starving. Before she ended up flinging him over. No, listener! Time for a new chapter. That was sarcasm. As she disappeared into the core. Guys, we need to get out of here. He then was stopped when the blast happened. Next thing you knew, tentacles came and wrapped around everyone's leg, pulling them in. No, guys! Ah! He managed to grab a hold of JV and N and Uzi as he held on. They were being pulled in very much, and Listener didn't know what else to do. Listener, how are we gonna end this? I'm scared. Listener! Hearing the four's voices, hurt and scared, Listener knew one thing, and he didn't want to do this again. Guys, promise me you keep each other safe. No, Listener, we just got you back. No, Listener! And see you all in heaven, he said before flinging all four of them out. Then he was dragged in. As he was falling in, he closed his eyes, remembering all the good times he had with those guys, J, N, V, and everyone he held dear in his heart. With the same smile, he ended up embracing the darkness. The sound of nothing ended up being nothing, but then heard tapping. Listener opened his eyes. He was shocked. He was in outer space, and looking down at the planet he grew to love, saw sin eating it away. He didn't know what else to do, but he knows one thing. Nothing is gonna keep him from saving his home planet and saving the three drones he loved with all his heart. He made sure of that, and that is a goddamn promise he's gonna keep.